Dr. Basavarajitna, let's begin with you, sir. Do you believe that this is regressive? Are we going back, or are we moving forward?
No, what way it is regressive? We can say that something like this. No, in the first place, who had introduced EVMs and why it was introduced? Uh, it was introduced by Congress government headed by Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, and in those days, the balloting, the paper ballot, casting votes and counting used to take a long time, and more importantly, rigging of polls, booth capturing, and physical, lifting of the ballots was quite common, especially in the heartland. In such being the case, and because Rajiv Gandhi was a man of technology, he tried to bring in EVMs. And when he introduced these EVMs in select constituencies of the country, who were the critics of it? The BJP was the critic. One of the BJP spokesperson wrote a whole book, saying that democracy is in danger because of EVMs. And what has happened over a period of years, technology always evolves. Ballot paper, a paper, physical paper doesn't evolve. Technology evolves. Having had the experience of so many elections of being conducted with EVMs, there are various allegations, not only made baselessly, there were some substantial evidence. If the EVM being found in some politicians, go down, and some registers being somewhere else, and all this has been noted. And more importantly, when the Election Commission of India, upon the advice of the Supreme Court, introduced VVPAT, voter verified audit trail, in select constituencies, why not the entire constituencies? What is wrong in doing that? If you can do it in few constituencies, why can't you do it for entire country? Because whenever there is a doubt expressed publicly by the people or even the various political parties, be it BJP, be it Congress, be it JDS, people have expressed doubt on EVMs, then it is incumbent upon the Election Commission to allay those fears rather than just summarily rejecting it. How do you allay the fear? Fear is not that somebody says that you can remotely manage EVMs during the poll. No, there were allegations wherein the registers were not completely erased before reusing. The recording devices still were carrying the earlier elections votes, and hence the inflated results for a particular party, which is in power. All these were the allegations.
Dr. Itna, these are all allegations. These are all allegations.
Give me one minute. I'll just come to the point. Okay. And now today, what is happening in the case of Bihar, SIR, there are allegations. Dead people are drinking tea in front of Supreme Court. All in this context. Why not try again? Why not experiment again with the ballot papers? It's Karnataka. There's not going to be a booth capturing here. Mr. Gowda is my friend. Ashok is here. He'll tell me. In Karnataka, we don't have booth capturing culture. We don't have rigging culture. And today we have CCTV footage. Even if something happens, we have CCTV footage now. Then we did not have when the EVMs are introduced. So there are various checks here.
Are you of the suggestion that the entire country should go back to ballot papers?
Let us experiment. Let's see what happens in Karnataka. But based on that, we can take a call.
All right, but what about the high cost of it? Let me quickly take this question to Ashok K.M. Gowda, spokesperson for the BJP. Ashok Gowda, the entire reason and the reasoning of why we have and the Karnataka government has decided to move away from EVMs to paper ballot is essentially that there's not enough trust of the people in EVMs anymore.
See, the point is very, very, very simple. That EVMs is a progressive thought. As Basuraji is already suggesting, that having EVPAT across all the booths in the country is a very welcoming move. People are moving from EVMs to other technological aspects where the voting can be much faster and counting can be much faster. Even that kind of a case, why do cause an environmental disaster by cutting down so much of trees and creating a paper? That is, anyway, as an environmentalist, we can count on that. But the point is very, very simple. There is a book called India After Gandhi, wherein Ramachandra Guha, who criticizes Narendra Modi ji day in and day out, clearly states how the chemical rigging was helping Congress, how the booths were captured, which Basuraji already has said. So probably now let us link the same case with the number of cases withdrawn. See the timing. Yesterday 60 criminal cases were withdrawn who were all from party, who had allegedly involved themselves in the criminal activities. And as well as the people who were PFI party workers have the cases have been withdrawn. DJLD, KJLD rights cases have been withdrawn. Now, EVM, getting back to EVM. Yes, I agree. In Karnataka, previously, never ever the booth capturing was the regular phenomena. Never. It was not a phenomenon. Only one or two booths here and there. And chemical rigging probably was part of the what was part of the Congress regime. And in some cases, I'm not going to say that. But in whether it is in Bihar, whether it is in Kashmir and other places, when the Congress party was very strong, so the booth capturing was a regular process, chemical rigging was a regular process. In fact, Ramachandra Guha quotes and writes, remember that 1972 elections, how it was rigged in favor of Indira Gandhi, and that is why she lost the case in the court. And as well as Bihar, West Bengal, Jammu Kashmir, and several other states, chemical rigging was a process. Now, in Karnataka, Sidramaya ji is there, and
You know,
DK
since
Shivakumar,
we are talking about books, I also want to remind you of. Right, just 1 minute, sir. Since you're talking about books, let me also remind you of a book titled Democracy at Risk. Can We Trust Our Electronic Voting Machine? Written by GVL Narasimha Rao, one of the veteran BJP leaders. He's asserting, and your own party members in the past have asserted that EVMs cannot be trusted.
No, see, I will tell you, EVMs cannot be trusted when? During 2004. But whereas when it came to, when we have come down from 2004 till 2025, wherein the technology in India, just in the morning we were discussing, how the technology in India is helping us to ease the life and make the life more better, and as well as Bangalore being the technological hub, how can we say that we will go back to the ballot paper? We have to improve. See, I agreed. Whatever Basuraj ji is saying is absolutely right. You create EV packs in every booth in the entire state. As well as if there is any check and balance methodology, go for that. Instead of going back to the old methodology of ballot paper. See, this is a very simple issue. If you don't, see, this is like very thing. If the sorrow only for the person who does not know how to eat a grape. That's the point. So you cannot win the election because you don't know and you have not done any work for the people. That is why you will lose the elections, and that is why you are going back to the chemical rigging process and booth capturing process. Let's get back to that and get to the technology. And DK Shivakumar of Sidramaya are sitting in Bangalore. They are not sitting elsewhere. Okay. So where the technological officer, call few people, call all the startup companies and say that how can we make it more better? So they will suggest you at a much cheaper cost and a much lower cost. Probably so many people are there. They will come and give a free consultation, free suggestion, and you can definitely do that.